What's up guys, Tobiias here and welcome to, as you can tell by the title, today we are going with another question and answer video. While I'm answering your guys' questions that you have asked me on Twitter, I've got them all favorited here, ready to be answered. We are going to be opening packs and this is the team of the season that is in packs. I have spent so many coins this week, it is ridiculous. But if you are looking to buy cheap, reliable Ultimate Team coins, then check out the Foot Shop. They will be in the description. And don't forget to use the promo code Tobias to save yourself as much money as possible when you are buying coins. Without further ado, let's get answering to these questions that you guys have all asked me on Twitter this morning. And yeah, fingers crossed we get a team of the season player. Let's get straight into it. Right, okay, normally when I'm answering questions, I'm an absolute twat and I take about 5 minutes to answer each question. So what I'm going to be doing in this video, I'm literally going to try and answer each question as quickly as possible. The first one coming in then, what gave you the initial idea of moving into a flats with Calfreezy and Calix? At the time, I did work with Calix at a company that he still works for in London, so I felt it would be only common sense to move in with him, and Calfreezy was living in Scotland and he wanted to move down to London, so we all decided to move in together. Who will win the Champions League next year? Regarding next year, I generally don't have a clue who's going to win what, simply because you never know what's going to happen in the summer transfer window. But regarding the Champions League this year, I have always said from the start of the season that I thought Real Madrid were going to win it, simply because Benzema, Di Maria, Ronaldo and Bale, those four, they're just fucking unstoppable. What are your pastimes? Now, if I'm not gaming, then I'm most likely watching something. One thing that I've really got into, and you're going to be aware yourselves, I do a lot of live streams. I really enjoy live streaming. It's always FIFA. I've done a lot of 1 million coin pack opening live streams recently. But if I'm not doing that and I'm not playing FIFA and I'm not playing any other game, Mascherano, that's not too bad, then normally I am watching live streams myself. Alright, we're going through these questions ridiculously quickly. Do you watch any other sports apart from football? In all honesty, no, I don't. Now, a lot of people would say esports, but that's a whole other topic, and whether you think internet sports or games are a sport, I don't know. A lot of people say they are, a lot of people say they aren't. But if you do consider esports an actual sport, then you could say, I haven't even opened this pack, what the fuck am I doing? Then I do watch a lot of esports. But besides football, I don't watch any other real sports. It is literally whatever football game is on, I'll most likely be watching it. Who is the best player you have ever got in a pack on Ultimate Team? Any Ultimate Team, the question does say. When you say the best player, I don't know if that silver player is worth anything. If you do say the best player, I don't know if that means rating-wise or if that does mean value-wise. Now, if it was to go with value, I would probably have to say Bale. I got Gareth Bale earlier this year on FIFA 14, and he went for just under 1 million coins. But if you were to go with rating-wise, I think it would either be in-form David Silva or in-form Wayne Rooney, which wasn't this year. In-form Wayne Rooney was Uche. I think he's worth a little bit, so I'm just going to keep him. So either between those two, I'm actually not too sure. What is the best Ultimate Team you have played? I am not a fan of this year's Ultimate Team on Next Gen. I don't know why. I was better on Ultimate Team last year than I was this year. I know a lot of people didn't like Ultimate Team last year. I mean, I at the time wasn't the biggest fan of it, but I just enjoyed the way it played more than I do on Ultimate Team. Now, I'm not the worst, but I'm not the greatest player this year on Ultimate Team. I mean, a lot of people, I've beaten a few YouTubers which are considered to be the best. For example, I have never lost to Bateson. Now, a lot of people do regard him as well, he is a really strong Ultimate Team player, but a lot of people consider him to be the best. Yet I've never lost to him. Yet I could play someone that's never played FIFA before and they'd probably slap me. It's just depending on if it's my day on FIFA or not. Right, what were your parents' reactions when you started making YouTube videos? I can't actually remember. I think the first time I told them, it was because I didn't have any money and I wanted to ask them if they... These packs are fucking shit, by the way. I'm literally discarding everything unless I get a good player. I think it was when I said to my mum, Mum, can you buy me this thing and it records what's happening on your Xbox? And at the time it was called an Easy Cap and they cost around £20 and they were ridiculously shit. And I think my mum was a little bit confused. She didn't understand what the point of it was, why I wanted to record what was going on my Xbox. But anyway, she did buy it for me. And then I started to get a little bit bigger. I remember when I first got paid from YouTube, and I think I got paid it was around $20 to $30. This is dollars, not even pounds. And I was absolutely over them. I think I was really young. I was absolutely over the moon with this. And I think my dad just thought I was an absolute complete loser. But yeah, that is that one. If it wasn't for YouTube, what would you be doing? Now, I've said this in every single Q&A that I have done. If I didn't make YouTube videos and I didn't live in this flat now, I would be at Bristol University, because when I was at sixth form, I applied for university. Adebayor, I don't even want to keep you. I'm just going to discard you. When I was at sixth form, it was the normality, the norm to apply for uni. Like, everyone in my year was doing it, so I did it. But I'd always said to my mum I wanted a gap year, and then I took the gap year. Then I moved into the flat, and then I took another gap year, and I still have my place waiting for me at uni if next year I choose to go. So if I wasn't doing YouTube, that is what I would do. As a the cat's fucking meowing. If as a United fan, who would I rather see win the league? Liverpool or City? Now, I said this on Twitter the other day. For some bizarre reason, a lot of people on Twitter think that Manchester United's biggest rivalry in the Premier League is Manchester City. Now, I can see where that's come from in the last 2 to 3 years. But if you look back at solid history, United's biggest rivalry will always, and I can't see it changing anytime soon, especially with this season, it's been Liverpool. I mean, we knocked them off their perch. We became the biggest club in arguably Europe, and now they've become bigger than United. But yeah, if I was to answer that question, I would say I would have to go for, I'd rather City to win it, because I would anyone, literally anyone, than City. I just don't want anyone than Liverpool, beg your pardon. I just don't want Liverpool winning the league. So if I have to answer that, I don't like saying it, but if I had to choose, you're making me choose between Liverpool or City. Who would I rather win the league? I'd have to say City, because I just don't want Liverpool winning it ahead of Manchester United. Right, which is the next gaming event that you have planned to go to? That would have to be Gamescom, which is probably, I think, one of Ramirez. That's not too bad. These packs have been absolutely shit, but we have got Ramirez, so I'm going to send him to my transfer list. The next one is Gamescom, and that's actually in Germany. If you've been a follower of mine from last year, you remember I went there and I got a load of early release FIFA 14 content, which was absolutely awesome. I'm going there again this year, and I'm actually really looking forward to it. It's only in the next month or two, and I've got nothing booked for it, so it's probably something that I need to be getting around to. Do you play football in real life? Unfortunately, I don't play football anymore. When I was at school, I used to play football. You know, in the playground, everyone used to play football. I used to play for the school team. I used to play for Sunday League. And then when why did I quit Sunday League? Oh, I quit Sunday League just before my A-levels because I had way too much work to do at the weekends, and I couldn't go to the games, so I left. And then that was pretty much when I stopped playing football during sixth form, because you know you've got work to do and you've got to get down with it. But apart from that, no, I haven't played football in quite a few years. How did you meet Calfreezy? This sounds so fucking gay, but I'm just going to discard those 1,000 coins. As gay as it sounds, Nando's. I met him at Nando's. Now, a load of YouTubers were going to Nando's, and as I said at the beginning of this video, at the time I worked for a company with Calix, and he invited me along. I'd never met anyone before. A few people that you will recognise. Calfreezy was going to be there, Oakelfish was going to be there, Nepenthes was going to be there. Obviously, Calix had invited me, and he invited me. He said I should go along, so I went along, and yeah, that was the first time I met Oakley, Nepenthes, and Calfreezy. So yeah, it sounds pretty gay, meeting in Nando's. It could be a lot gayer, I'm not going to lie, but yeah, I met them in Nando's. What was your least favourite subject at school? I had a lot of subjects that made me want to put a gun to my head at school. One of them would be RE. Now, I went to I'm not Catholic myself, but I went to a Catholic secondary school, and because, obviously, that guy looks like an absolute beast, I'm going to keep him. Because it was Catholic, RE was you had to do RE at GCSE. Now, obviously, as I'm not Catholic, that does it's an indication of how much I'm not interested in if you don't know what RE is, it's a religious education. If I should have made clear, or it might be called religious studies at your school, or whatever. You had to do it, and I fucking hated it, because you had to do all this shit learn about all these religions and stuff like that. Like, no offense if you're religious, but that kind of thing. And the fact that I went to a Catholic school and they tried to drill it into your head, it probably turned me off being Catholic more than it did persuade me wanted to be Catholic. But yeah, I absolutely hated RE. Next question, what gives you the motivation to keep making YouTube videos? Do you ever get fed up with editing? Honest answer to that, no, I don't get fed up with it. I can imagine a lot of people would be like, how do you sit there every day editing videos, especially when it's the same game? When you do something like YouTube, if you enjoy it, no matter how many hours it takes up, no matter how repetitive it is, Ashley Young, I generally think that is the best player we have had so far in these packs, and he's a duplicate, so I'm going to discard him. No matter how much you like something, if you like it, you like it. There's nothing's going to turn you off from doing it. So yeah, what gives me the motivation to keep on doing it? Quite simply, you guys watch my videos every single day. I get millions and millions of views every single month. I have 300,000 subscribers, which is absolutely awesome. The motivation is pretty much you guys. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have the motivation to keep on uploading videos every single day. So yeah, thank you ever so much for those of you. These packs are absolutely wank. Ronaldo or Messi, I mean, I've always, obviously I'm a United fan, so I've always been a fanboy of Ronaldo, and that's never going to change. I mean, people say Ronaldo isn't better than Messi, which I'm not going to lie to you guys, that confuses me. I don't understand how people say Messi is better than Ronaldo when, for example, just watching Ronaldo's performance against Bayern Munich in the semi-final of the Champions League last night, if you saw Ronaldo's goal he scored, the equaliser, because the Real game, I believe, I didn't watch it, I just saw his goal. I think Real Madrid drew 2-2. He scored some fucking wonder backheel goal. Like, you're never going to see random footballers just do that. That's just one of those things that Ronaldo has in his locker, and you can just rely on him to pull it out during a game. And I just think, no matter what game he is playing in, I will just love watching it. It could be the most boring game on earth. We got Huntelaar, that's not too bad. But as long, look at all the players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 players in one pack, and they're all fucking shit. Wow. No matter what game Ronaldo's playing in, if Ronaldo's playing, I will be happy to watch that game, because I think he's just one of those footballers that are just an absolutely amazing to watch. Any idea for future series? A lot of you guys are always tweeting me new series ideas that you would like to see me do on my channel. If you do have an amazing FIFA series that you would like to see me do on my channel, then let me know about it. Let me know in the comments. If you follow me on Twitter, that'll be in the description. Tweet me series ideas. I'm always interested to hear from you guys if you have any series ideas. What is your worst fear? Spiders. I fucking hate spiders. Call me a pussy all you want. Spiders scare the absolute shit out of me. You could not pay me to hold a spider, because they are just creepy motherfuckers. Their legs, their eyes, they probably bite. People say they don't bite, but I know secretly they do bite and they can kill you. And I just absolutely hate spiders, and they scare the shit out of me. Who was your childhood football hero? I would have to say David Beckham, without a doubt. Now, I know a lot of you would probably be like, oh, I thought you would have said Ronaldo. No, watching England grow up and obviously being a United fan when I was really little, David Beckham was just like another level to everyone else. And he was just like, as well as being a famous footballer, he was just a famous English icon to, like, not even football, just like as a whole. And yeah, as a childhood hero, I would definitely have to say David Beckham. Am I going to make a flat tour? I'm not. You guys must hate me by now, but I'm planning on doing this. I know I keep putting it off and off and off, but I'm definitely going to be getting around to making a flat tour, because I haven't done one in well over a year, and I know a lot of you guys really do want to see that. So I'm going to try and do that next week. That is something that I'm going to try and get around to. Did you ever think you were going to get this big on YouTube? No way. Like, when I first started making videos, I did it just to upload a video. You got 100 views, I'd get super excited, and that was it. And now my channel is huge. I was getting, as a buyer again, what the fuck? I discarded you for a reason, because I don't want you. No, simple answer to that question. No, I never thought I was going to get this big. What did you want to be when you were younger? That's actually a pretty interesting question. When I was younger, I always wanted to be in the army. And then I wanted to be a pilot in the military. Like, that's always been a dream of mine. It still is a dream of mine to be a military pilot, whether it's a helicopter, Chesney, whether it's a plane, anything like that, any kind of military pilot, I would absolutely love to be. And an interesting little fact, when I was in sixth form, I actually applied for RAF sponsorship, and 1 in 100 applicants get it. And I think you had to have 4 like hour-long interviews with these people that were quite high up in the RAF, and unfortunately I didn't get it, which was a little setback. But that is always something that I've dreamed of being. Fernando Torres. Wow, really? You're giving me a fucking Torres. I'm gonna keep him because I don't have him on this account. Right, I think we've got a couple more questions to go. What is the best YouTube experience you've had so far? When I went to America this January just gone, Kick TV, they flew me over to New York for the Kick TV Invitational. That was such an amazing experience, to hang out with all the YouTubers for a week, to hang out with the guys that run Kick TV. They're absolutely awesome, every single one of them, to chill in their offices, just everyone over there. And it was just, it sounds so bummy, but it was such an amazing week, and a massive thanks again to Kick TV for hosting that tournament. It was absolutely incredible. Cahill, I don't want you. Give me Gary Cahill if you're going to give me a Cahill. What is your best pack? We've already covered that one. What is your best pack? I've already answered that, so I'm not going to go into that one again. Favourite footballer of all time, that probably ties in with the same as Ronaldo or Messi. It's going to have to be Ronaldo still, because he's such a monster. Why are you so lucky in packs? Right, we've got Kieran Smith to blame for this. He has jinxed my pack luck. Oh my god! Right, oh fuck me! We got Mertesacker team. Wait, lads. Fucking hell, where is he? Kieran Smith, I'm going to tweet you right now. Right, this is it. He just... Right, you are a fucking god. There, Kieran Smith. I would shag you right now. We got fucking Mertesacker. Team of the season, Mertesacker. How many players are in that pack? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 players. And one of them is team of the season, Mertesacker. You, Kieran Smith, mate. I fucking love you right now. Right, last question. What made you become a Manchester United fan? And what was the first... And do you ever go to any games? My family's originally from Manchester. I still have half my family living in Manchester. And now that I live in London, obviously it's a lot more difficult. Let's get some more packs going. It's a lot more difficult to go to games. But this season, I think I've been to 6 games. I've been to away games. I've been to... probably the funniest game I went to this season was I took Cal Freezy to... United Liverpool, and United won 1-0, and that was in the cup. So yeah, he was pretty pissed off because Liverpool got knocked out, and we were out on Old Trafford to watch it. But the best game I've ever been to was actually this season, and it was the Champions League when we played Olympiacos' second leg at Old Trafford, and we had to win by 3 or more goals. And we did do, thanks to a Robin Van Persie hat-trick. But that is definitely the best game that I've ever been to. And it is it's fairly recent as well, so I can remember it quite clearly. But this is going to be our last pack. I'm happy. We've got a team of the season, Mertesacker. I've answered all your guys' questions. And I'm going to skip this one. Who have we got? We've got Fabio. Good old ex-Manchester United Fabio. But anyway, hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, then please do leave a like. Thank you ever so much for all your questions. If I did answer your question, let me know which was your question in the comment section below. That was always interesting to see who's... Kieran Smith, I absolutely love you. I'd kiss you right now if I could, because you got me team of the season, Mertesacker. I hope you have enjoyed this. If you have, then please do leave a like. And until the next one, I'll be speaking to us later. Take care.